Hey everybody! So quick quick recap of the plays of the day, and there's still one alive in underdog, which we'll check after this, but it's still in play. I do not believe the match has started yet. So you can see the beginning balances there, and then the beginning balances today, and what the results of the slips were. And so even though it barely looks like I won a total about 150 and lost about 100, I still consider it a really good day because the accounts that I was weaker on, with the exception of Sleeper, came up, and my biggest loss was on Better, where I could truthfully afford the loss. And a lot of that's because a lot of those plays I didn't protect by doing three slips with where I could still win if I got two, because I got that in quite a bit. And I've also made that adjustment with Hot Streak. So I haven't played much for tomorrow, but I did want to get a couple of plays in tonight, specifically because of the golf. Um, and the golf would be going off in the morning, and I'd still have a chance, but I didn't want to take a chance on missing anything. And the one play I played on Better, because I didn't find a bunch of great things I wanted to play. I tied it to an MMA UFC fight that was starting right then. And so you can see the slips 10, 35 and underdog. The sleeper and Better, I can only tell you that the sleeper, because I can't show it on the um, um, on the laptop here, because I don't frankly know how to get to that page, but I'll explain. It's basically the same as the hot streak, and I'll show that one. So how I found the ones I wanted to play. First, I'm going to go to Better here, and the one match is already going to be off because it was MMA. So what I took was on Better is I'm doing a new thing I've just started kind of doing, where I'll play one like $25 one protected play, where I do a 3 play, and if two come in I still win something, and I'll usually do a $10 straight play with the same exact picks. So if all three come in, I do get juiced up a little bit more than if I just did, say, a $35 straight play. And for that, I took Makhachev in less than in the MMA fight tonight. I don't know much about MMA. It just looked like the under was juiced according to the way it looked on the other books, but you're not going to be able to see that now. And then I took it with a couple of NHL plays. I took it with Hintz and McDavid. You can see player points over 1.5. You're looking at 130 and 135 here. When I'm looking at these, I focus on DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM, Caesars are the ones that I consider like kind of legit. And so I did Connor McDavid there, and I took the under on Hintz. Okay, so it wasn't great, but I decided to take it with the fight, just so if the fight comes through and hits, then now I'll have a play for the hockey game. And that might be all I do on Better, because I didn't find a ton of things I liked. On Prize Picks, you'll be able to see, so the balance only shows this, but you could see that this is with a free square, so this one's going to pay. And so the only play I took for tomorrow is I did a $10 power play with Crow, Hughes, and Connors, right? Which you'll see Crow over 69.5. FanDuel, that's a minus 150. So that's the kind of thing I like to lock in if I can. If I find something else I want to play it with, I might. You'll see Hughes here, under 4. The under 4.5 on FanDuel is minus 190. So they definitely think it's going to be less than 4.5, is what they're saying. And so you're getting 4, so you have a push number in there. But I felt that was worth it, and I took it also with Connors. The birdies are better over 4, because these are all 4.5, and so this gives you the estimate play. So I went ahead and locked in a $10 power play on those 3 golfers. I could go back and add a $20 one on the same exact play, with it protected, just in case. On Underdog, you will see that. See, I did the 3 play flex 25 and then $10 straight up. And I took Niall Smith, Ben under, and Fleetwood lower than 4.5. And you'll see here. And this is just how I use the optimizer when I'm going for it. Like I said, I forgot to look for hot streak on the optimizer. I might go back and do that real quick. I hit 2 out of 3 today, but I did have it as a flex play, so I kind of got my money back on that one. But on Underdog, I'm going to take them off because I don't play them on Underdog. Okay, and so you'll see, I mean, it's red, but the top one on there, over 12.5 on Smith, minus 135 here. She's gone over that number in the last 2 games pretty easily. Under 4.5, you can see the minus 150 is a pretty big number here. I do like that. And there's the 4 on Prize Picks, so I went ahead and threw that in. And then Jamie Ben, 135s. So I just locked those 3 in together. I did the 1 flex play and then the 1 power play. And over here on Hot Streak, this one has yet to pay, but that one will cash because he didn't score a goal. And so the one thing I did on Hot Streak, you'll see Haney over Ks, Neto under runs, Nemo under RBIs. Sleeper is the same with Henny and Neto. And I got those actually, and sometimes it's worth looking on other lines to see what's out there. And so I went to Parlay Play. I found those by, see, they have the under right at 45. So it's a 55. Let me see if I add it up on Hot Streak's not showing much. Yeah, he's not on Sleeper. So I reversed it. And so, and yeah, so they have 45. I was seeing better numbers than this. That's the whole reason why I took it. I took him over the 4.5 because it was a better number. And then tied in with Neto, right? The over is up at plus 165. So, but if you flip this number, it's saying basically a 64.5% chance that he's going to go under, right? So I grabbed that. Could have done this one, Haney. I might go back and back you up. And I took Nemo. If you look at his over, same thing. So I just reversed the number. You got 64.24% is the odds of him going under on the RBI, and that's how I got those 3. Is I had to come over here and look for something else and reverse it. So that's basically what I'm doing so far for tomorrow's. If promos pop up, I'll post them on the Twitter account. If you are watching this and you need to know what that Twitter account is, just shoot me in the comments something and hopefully I'll check it out. There is my promo code for the DG Optimizer if you're interested in trying it out for yourself. Um, and so today was a pretty good start to the month. Let's hope that tomorrow we can cash on all the accounts and get them all positive return of investment for the month. And good luck out there and keep on winning.